Buongiorno everyone, this is Jack from Jack Mamu. As you know, Supercell has been rolling out a lot of new updates to Clash Royale. Not only are we getting a balance change this week, today actually, but we are also getting a new big update with 4 new cards in Clash Royale, including some other things that we're going to try and cover all in this video. Now I first want to talk about is I do my best here, you guys, to provide the best info I can. I'm hoping to leave it a discussion on the new cards and talk about basically what these other updates and challenges that Supercell is putting into this game. But if anyone knows how I can get access to a developer's build, please let me know. It'd be super appreciated, because that way I can provide this kind of more quality content to you guys rather than me just looking through what other people are saying and bringing it to you guys. But regardless, I'm doing the best I can. So smack that like button and hit that subscribe button if you find any of the information that I'm about to give you helpful. So the first sneak peek that Supercell gives us is that they have listened to us and they realize that we have a problem in the game. We only have 3 deck slots, and it's rather tricky because for me, I like to have a tournament deck. Like right here, I was messing around with the Golem deck. I was messing around, this is my ladder deck right now. Night Witch is going to be nerfed today, so I'm going to take her out, put her in some barbs. And then I have basically one deck that I mess around with. But a lot of people, they want to carry more cards. Supercell has heard us, and they are providing us with 5 deck slots. Yes, so you will get 3 deck slots at the beginning, and then you will unlock the other 2 once you get to Arena 8. I think this is great, huge. Thank you, Supercell, for listening to us, because we definitely needed this here. So OJ in his video, take a look at it, he goes over a little more mechanics and how he would hope for and I would hope for that we get to like 7 deck slots, because that would be great. You know, I don't think it'd be terrible, but we'll find out. Supercell, the reason why they are slow rolling out these updates is because they want to keep the memory that the game and app uses on your phone to below a certain threshold. So that way you just download it normally. So I understand why they're trying to be hesitant and try to put more load on their servers than us. Now let's talk about what you guys all want. The new cards that are coming out. Well guys, we are getting one of each category. We are getting a legendary, an epic, a rare, and a common. Now let's go over with the biggest one we have. The Mega Knight. So through the magic of looking and grabbing, the Mega Knight. He lands with the force of 1,000 mustaches, then jumps from one foe to another, dealing out huge area damage. Stand aside! So basically, to my idea, guys, this is basically a P.E.K.K.A. on a pogo stick. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. But if you were to look, there's some interesting facts about this card. So let's take a look. Area damage is 240, and when he spawns, he does double that much. 480. He attacks only ground, so kind of like a shockwave, and his jumping damage is 480. Now something that really strikes me weird here, guys, is it looks, there's nothing here that says damage per second. So like, let's go to the P.E.K.K.A. Let me give you an example. If we were to look at the P.E.K.K.A., who's very comparable, and look at his tournament stats, hit points are here, damage is here, he has spawn damage, but the odd thing is, if you look right up here, I know you can't see it, but like the top right, it says damage per second. And there is no damage per second with this card. So I'm wondering, what kind of attacker is he? I want to go and check with one more, because the one that's most comparable to it is also the Dark Prince. So if we were to look at the Dark Prince doesn't say he is a splash, or at least I'm not seeing it here. Charge damage, target range, deploy, medium, yeah. So this guy will be a splasher, and he will be doing just small jumps up and down, and I'm assuming it's going to be like in a 360 arena, a 360 area. So you can't surround him with barbs, you can't surround him with the skeleton army. He is just going to be a force that's just bouncing up and down and knocking whatever comes his way. I mean, if we were to take a look at the barbarians, as I mentioned before, How fast would that kill him? Info, show him at tournament level. Wow, so 3 jumps to kill the barbarians. 3 jumps. And that would happen in about 6 seconds. In that same 6 seconds, the barbarians are gonna dish out basically 600 damage per barb. 600 times 4 is 2,400. So barbs are not gonna be a counter to this. That would be 2,400. That Heavy Knight would still have 900 left. So it means that you basically have to counter him with the Air or the Inferno Tower. Definitely an interesting card, but apparently he has a mustache. I can't see there, but apparently there must be some kind of thick mustache underneath that helmet. Let's move on to the next card. And the next card, guys, is the Cannon Cart. For those that don't know, the Cannon Cart was originally introduced in Clash of Clans, the Builder update that they've done. I have yet to get this in my Clash of Clans, but it's great to see they're bridging them. So let's read it. The Cannon Cart. A cannon with wheels? Bet they won't see that coming. Once you break its shield, it becomes a cannon, not a wheel. So this is the first time, guys, that you can actually spawn a cannon on your opponent's tower. And there used to be this glitch here where if you place down enough Infernos, you would be able to get the glitch that you could put an Inferno Tower by your opponent's tower and kill it via the Inferno Tower. Well, now it looks like if you get that cannon close enough to your opponent's tower and they kill it, then that cannon's still there, and I hope it will be able to shoot your opponent's tower, because that would be phenomenal. So let's compare it to the regular cannon here, because it's a cannon with wheels, and I want to see if it's the exact same. So if we were to look at the tournament stats, hit points are slightly less than a normal cannon, but it has almost twice the total health. So basically 700, a little less than 700, and a regular cannon has over 700. So basically, I argue it would be the same. Range is the same as a cannon. Lifetime is 30 seconds. I'm assuming that's the same as soon as you put it down. Damage per second, it does more damage per second than a regular cannon. But this one has a hit speed of 1.2 seconds, and a regular cannon has a hit speed of 0.8. So it kind of goes through an interesting change once you knock it down. Now, as usual, guys, it's a fast speeder too, so that's going to be fun. What other troops are very fast? The Electro Wizard, I think, is very fast, so if he's moving up at the same speed of an Electro Wizard, yeah, he's moving at the same speed as an Electro Wizard. That's going to be a fast-moving cannon, guys. He is definitely going to just go up there and start whacking away, and it's going to be rough. I wonder what other... I'm interested to see what gameplay. Basically, this update is heavily favoring air. So we'll see more Lava Loon coming back, but Lava Loon was one of the most consistent things to win up in the Crown Championship. So we're going to see a lot more of the air attackers. I'm also thinking we're going to see more of that Golem air deck that I've done before. I'll leave a description down below. But the air troops are going to be what are the most important here. So I think this is going to be definitely a fun card. I want to see it like it's destroyed right by your opponent's tower and then it starts shooting. I think that would be great. The next card they have is the Flying Machine. The Master Builder has sent his first contraption to the arena. It's a fast and fun flying machine, but fragile. So what is this thing, guys? This thing looks kind of like a air mini P.E.K.K.A. So it's got the range of a Musketeer, which is fantastic. If we were to compare it to the Musketeer, let's take a look at it. So this thing has a little less health than a Musketeer. It's flying. It targets both air and ground, same with Musketeer. Same range as a Musketeer. Faster than a Musketeer. Faster hit speed than a Musketeer. But does less damage overall than a Musketeer. So basically, you're getting a flying Musketeer, a little more fragile, but I'm excited to have more air troops, guys. Like I said, this update heavily favors air. The basic counters to her will be to the air machine will be the minions. Minions will definitely be great against this because it's not going to be able to kill them. The Musketeer doesn't kill minions in one shot if they're same level. So minions are definitely going to be the counter to this thing. I think the Musketeer is going to win in a one-on-one fight with this, but I'm not entirely sure. I think, once again, it'll be a good addition to the air decks that we see because Lava Loon is a tried-and-true method, but it always has the same card backing it up. It always has the Baby Dragon and the Mega Minion, so I'm really excited to see it. The final card that's being added is a common card called the Skeleton Barrel. It's a skeleton party in the sky until all the balloons pop. Then it's a skeleton party on the ground. This is our slowest moving one here. It's a medium speed here. Deploy time 1 second. It spawns 8 skeletons. It's flying up in the sky, it looks like. So it makes me think of like the battle ram. So if you were to look at the battle ram here and bring it down to tournament standards, it's got less hit points than a battle ram, cost 1 elixir less, but it's got a speed, but it's not going to charge. It doesn't do charging. And when it reaches the building, it's going to drop a whole bunch of skeletons. The best thing about this, guys, if you hold your arrows, this is the perfect card, or a tornado. This is just going to kill them like that. So I'm glad. I don't think this common troop is going to be OP. I actually believe it's not going to be used that much, just because of how counterable skeletons are. Now, if it's a medium speed, the Musketeer is going to be able to take it down. I think that would be great, because if your opponent addresses it with a creature, it's going to basically face a skeleton army and could die right away. But if it's going to your tower and you have a tornado or a poison or arrows, I think that skeleton is nothing to really be worried about. So I could see this being kind of like a tank up front for something behind it, because then your opponent's gonna want to address those troops. But if you have that skeleton barrel up front, then you're gonna have a small little skeleton army that spawns when it dies. So that's my prediction, guys. I predict this thing will, since it's cheap enough, it'll be put in front of something like maybe a Mega Minion or a Baby Dragon or more importantly, probably it'll be placed in front of a balloon. That would be awesome, putting it right in front of a balloon. I mean, the balloon does massive amount of damage. You're blocking it, and then you got some whole bunch of skeletons to help it out. I think that's the way it's gonna go, guys. So, once again, let's go over what I think is good. The only way you can take out the Heavy Knight is probably with the air troops, or maybe an Inferno Tower. I don't know quite those interactions. The Cannon Cart, once again, air is gonna take it. Flying Machine, pretty snipeable no matter what you use. Dark Goblin or Musketeer, really simple. I think the best thing about the Flying Machine is it will be a good addition to the Lava Loon. Cannon Cart will be good because it is going to just get up there, and if you kill it by a tower, it will shoot it. And also, the Skeleton Barrel is going to do great with a balloon in front of it. And as always, guys, the Heavy Knight is just a P.E.K.K.A. on a pogo stick. I love that. A P.E.K.K.A. on a pogo stick. The final thing I want to talk about, guys, is there's going to be 3 new challenges in Clash Royale. Sudden Death, Ramp Up, and Triple Elixir. That's right, guys. You think before that double elixir was crazy? Triple elixir is going to be insane. And I think it's the first time we are going to be able to see rocket cycling as a true way to win. And that's something I'm going to be doing. I'll be trying out the rocket cycle for you guys when we get to triple elixir, and we will see how well it does. If you want to see more of this, please take a look at OJ's video. He goes through these challenges, and I think it's sweet. After that, we are going to be having the Ramp Up Challenge. So we've had regular challenges, double elixir, and now triple elixir. Let's throw them all together. So when you start for the first minute as a regular match, getting the normal elixir per second. Then at the 2-minute mark, you get double elixir. 1 minute to go, you get 3 times the elixir. So this is going to be a slow ramp up. I think it's good because it will encourage those big, but not at the beginning. So Chip Cycle will get a big boost at the beginning, followed by heavy beatdown decks that can just go. If you don't understand that, that's like bam, 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 and just wreck them all. And guys, the final challenge that they'll be adding to Clash Royale is the Sudden Death. Sudden Death! Super Smash Brothers comes to Clash Royale! Not really, guys. Basically, this will be the same as if you were starting in overtime. So the first tower taken, you win it all. First tower taken, you win it all. So we'll see a lot of chip cycle decks here. That's why I saw in OJ's deck, chip cycle, you start off, it's double elixir, and you need to take out a tower as fast as you can. It's not good to go for a big push, because big pushes take a while. Just that chip cycling or musketeer splitting is going to be probably the best thing about this. So that's all the updates we have. I combined them all together rather than dishing them out. Once again, guys, if you liked and you thought this information was helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if this is helpful. And also, guys, if I want to provide you guys this information more accurately. I have gone through and I have attempted to fill in all the blanks as best as I can, but I'm not perfect. It'd be great if I can somehow get a developer build to that. So if any of you guys know how I can get a developer build or find some way of doing it, please let me know. Message me on my Facebook page and I'll see if there's some way I can get that for you guys. And I'll give you a shout out if you can point me in this right direction. But guys, this is absolutely incredible. Big update coming. I like the cards, especially the pogo stick bouncing P.E.K.K.A. Thanks for joining. This has been Mamu Milk with Jack Mamu, and I'll see you all in the next video.